see what they've got. I've not actually been here for a little over a week, believe it or not. I didn't have time to stop in before work this week, so I'm stopping in after work. What we find here. Bringing down the house. Saw that one in theaters. Oh. Why, hello, Blu-rays. How are you? Joy. Christmas Carol. It's slipcover. That's nice. Ollie. It's a good trade fodder or sell fodder here. Sealed. Out of Time. That's an interesting one. I don't have that on blue. Sort of a film noir, like a Florida film noir Denzel movie. Yeah, that's my kind of thing there. 51st Dates. 69 cents, I'll take it. I actually like that one. It's one of the last good Adam Sandler movies, in my opinion. David O. Russell, sure. I can't leave Blu-rays. Good Blu-rays behind. Just finish looking up here. Pregnant suicides. I wonder if that's fetch anything these days.
I'm new, so it helps me as well to tell y'all. We should, yes, man. Because they have them posted up near the registers, but it's so tiny. Yeah. Absolutely right.
Matilda. Looking for a copy of this for myself.
I think it's because it changes hands, the ownership. Probably, because I didn't know the prices, but I really thought the prices was the same at every store.
Some more blues. And this? 30 Rock. Might be able to sell that. Season 2 there. Always Sunny. Whoa. Oh. Who would ever do that? Luckily I have those seasons already. Train Your Dragon. Soul Surfer. Man on Fire. I already have Man on Fire, and I have the Lorax. Or, I don't care to have the Lorax, I should say. Let's start down here. I know this is going to sound funny, but I've noticed that darker colored movies, so movies that are black or dark, are usually crime or action or something, and the comedies, the more lighthearted, friendly, family-friendly films are lighter. So that's something I've noticed in my years and years of collecting. Whenever I see a dark row like that, I'm like, yeah, there we go. There might be something there. Gasland. Can you light your water on fire?
Get her something to match it, and I paid like $30-some for it. She had to have just a little bit.
Eating Gilbert Grape. Second season of True Blood.
She told me that that dress was over $2,000. But it was the, I mean, I just walked in the store and I was like, you know, I'm going to look for her wedding dress on here because she wanted a
Season 3. I think I have that one. I forget which ones I have, which ones I don't. And the Texas. Sam Elliott. Looks like an older one. Ooh. It's kind of shaking around there. I gotta check the discs.
That lady though, when I took it to get, I think it was a slip to match it or something.
Okay. I'm gonna check, see what I'm taking. Alright, checking out the Salvation Army Family Store. Let's see what they got. Alright, let's see. What we have here. Jesus Christ. We have a lot of books. Might have to take a peek in there. Books. And they used to have movies here. It looks like they've slimmed down. Let's go into the creepy room and see what they got. Some grinder down there. Ugh. I don't like sitting in chairs. I don't know where they've been, and I just instinctively did it. That's okay. Doo-doo-doo. Yeah, this is a bunch of run-of-the-mill bullshit, if you ask me.
They've got records in here.
Gathering Storm. Yeah, wow. I only have 3 copies of Batman Begins. Oh my god, I've never seen so much shit in my life. Oh, wow. Okay, well that was fun. Here we are at the Goodwill. After work. Let's see what they got. Alright. Whoa. What? Oh boy. This is not an easy to find PS2 game here. So we could untack this. What? It's actually there. You gotta be kidding me. Some of these fetch a few bucks, believe it or not. These Love's Abiding, there's like 27 of them. But Book of Pooh. Huh. The only place to die. Nice. What? Level C. Not for children. Never heard of it. It says absolutely not for children on the front. That's pretty funny. Paradise Road. I don't know, man. Nice. Oh, you're shitting me. I'm telling you, some of these fetch a few bucks. Not all of them. I don't know which ones are which, so. Oh my god. It's supremely out of print. And I'm dropping shit everywhere. True Wood. Love comes. I gotta check these just to be sure. Wow. Okay. I stopped earlier today and they didn't have much at all. But 4 hours ago I stopped. And they close in like 12 minutes, so, oh, 5 Deadly Venoms. You don't see that every day. Sixth Sense, Departed. Chill Factor. That's a good little Speed ripoff there with Cuba Gooding Jr. Not bad. Where are the rest of the PS2 games? That is so odd. It's my stack so far, Jesus. Red, White, and Screwed. The Lewis Black. Might snag these. I like Lewis Black. I'm waiting for those PS2 games, man. There have to be more. You don't just see one random hard to find RPG for the console and that's it. There's gotta be more. Gotta be more. I'm just not seeing them. Unless somebody came in and swooped up all the games and left that. Almost accidentally. Lisa Lampanelli. Remember her. Man, oh man. I'm happy to have found at least the Suikoden Tactics. Just that alone. It's crazy. Yeah, I'm genuinely surprised, well, for one, to find that, and two, to not see any others. I thought my timing was good on that. Okay. I'll take what I can find, right? Hopefully the discs are in good shape. That could be the factor. That could be why it's still here, is the discs are beat up. But I'm gonna check, see what I'm taking. Alright, stopping at this Goodwill in Raleigh here. One I've never been to, I don't think. Though it looks familiar, they all kind of look the same. Talk about run-of-the-mill. It's kind of a fun set. The later ones for something, of course. Camp. Get out of that. I'll have to look that up. Well, I could probably sell that. Alright, Eddie. GD movie. There we go. Another copy of Volcano. I now have 5 copies. I'm selling them off to the Region B Blu-ray. It's in good shape. I'll take it. Alright. That's gonna do it. Let's see what I'm taking. Alright. We are gonna check out the big lots. A buddy at work, Steve. My boy Steve, big passionate movie fan, said that they had clearance some movies out. So it looks like all these were clearance out. $1.50. $2.50, $1.50. Some are $2.50. I'm not so much interested in DVDs. So they have some blu-rays. You never know, there might be some cool stuff here, of course, but... It's Ridley Scott. Yeah. That was Blu-ray. It's pretty good. Unzip your head. $4.50. Here. Right at it. I'm gonna look at those in a second. I just spotted some blues. I don't think I have a copy of Big Lebowski. I might have to snag that. Snag Big Lebowski. $3 or $5. Okay, so these are all 3 or 5 still. Oh, these are. Oh, here we are. This is the worst, guys. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get this on camera here. That's a nice one. So yeah, turn it down. Yeah, we talk. Do some digging. I'll let you know if I find it. So imagine 250. This might be what you're selling Steelbook here. Maybe not. No, I'll double check. Oh, another one of these. Okay. This might be. Digging here. These 250. All right, here in the cause for pause, we've got Amazing Stories. It used to fetch a bit. I'm not sure if it's still going for anything. We shall find out. The Sopranos. Bond. James Bond. Don Knotts collection. Oh, that's neat. I'll take that. Ex Machina. Surfer Jeff, the old classic. Flame and Citron. What the hell is that? Chock full of action and romance. Mad Mikkelsen? Is this a German film? I don't know, but it looks fucking good. Huh. Maybe. Maybe, little Tom. That's my brother over there. He's chilling. Check out his YouTube channel if you like MTV's The Challenge. Ha! Speak of the devil.
You guys don't. Again? I've already got it.
This is like a parody. Not a parody, but like I don't know what to call it. It's kind of modeled after MTV's The Challenge. Nah, anywho's. Buffalo Soldier. Nothing over there?
Nothing. Let's say hi to the cats.
Say hi to the kitties. No. To the kitties. This is like perfect. I might be able to get something for it. It's not. It's not perfect. Alrighty. Yeah, I'm gonna sit. Francisca. ¿De qué lado estás? Gettysburg, Mariah Carey. You never know. Some music DVDs fetch quite a bit. James Taylor, I know that one's not. Morrison. Nine Deuces, Hush. Oh, nice. Wonder if this is fetching anything. I have it in my collection. Leaves. Ooh. Avant-garde cinema here. Mike Figgis, I know that name. Grifters. Hawkeye. The complete series. Huh. Check that. The Grifters. Never see that one. Alright. I'm getting some luck here. Che. Do I have this on? I don't think I do. And it's part 1. It's a weird blockbuster thing, but a release. What's this? The Charge of the Lipe Jesus. I've never heard of any of these. And they look like things that are cool. And out of print. Alright, on to the next shelf. Nice, dude. Civil War battles. Philadelphia. Sealed, maybe. Pardon. Che. Part 2. So the Che Guevara biopic, I would imagine. Midsummer's Night Dream. Interesting. The Nest. Foreign action film? From 03? What? Yes! Unbelievable, folks. Unbelievable. Take that for $1 for the slipcover. Trade in my copy for $1 at the Stowe. Camp. Just came across this on a double feature. David Foster. Bunch of what looks to be... I've never heard of any of these. My stack fell. Oh no. There we are. Interesting. Good delivery. I do have that one actually. Isn't it Roll Rain film? Oh, Rain of Film, yeah. Rain. Crossroads. I now have 3 copies of this on eBay. Well, haven't put them up yet, but I have 3 copies in my stock. It does fetch a few dollars. Curtains, wow. I wish I knew if curtains was widescreen. I gotta take the risk on a combat diary. Laverne and Shirley. Doubt that's going for anything. At one point this fetched something. I'll double check it. Don't know what that means. Ooh, Dead Man. Again, at one point. Dead Man fetched something. There's the movie. I still need that on Blu-ray. Earth Girls Are Easy. Her Minor Thing. Never heard of that. Never heard of that. I'm gonna be looking up a bunch here. Never heard of that. Guys, if I'm passing on anything that I shouldn't, please do let me know, as you always do. I appreciate it. It's a bootleg. First Unleashed for Wii. Interesting. Okay, I got some research to do here. Alright guys, so the stuff from that first Goodwill has already been incorporated into my collection or is sold off. I got that footage a little while ago, so I don't have those here. Things like 50 First Dates, Joy, those have been incorporated into the collection. And the rest of the stuff here is just kind of a hodgepodge, a little bit of everything today. We went to thrift shop, pawn shops, big lots, the Goodwills as usual, all that. And from the big lots, we've got these two. This one I'm going to sell. Both of these, actually, I am going to sell. I kept a couple from the big lots too. World Without Thieves. This is an Andrew Lau film, directed by Andrew Lau. It says, director of Infernal Affairs. A World Without Thieves. I don't know much about this, but it looks to be a pretty solid action movie, released by Tartan Video. And then these two, again, I bought for like $1.25 each. I'm going to sell these off. Basically just to fund the one that I am keeping. And then just in no particular order, American Hustle with the slipcover. Got rid of my regular edition. Volcano, I now have 5 of these up on eBay that I'm selling to fund the Region B Blu-ray. I think it's a Spanish Blu-ray or German, one of those 2 countries. But yep, Volcano. Liebstraum. Mike Figgis movie I know nothing about. This is like an early 90s flick. Yep, 1991. I know the director Mike Figgis, Leaving Las Vegas he did with Nick Cage, which is an incredible movie. Liebstraum, a story of lust, murder, and dreams. Cool to find this avant-garde cinema at the Cause for Pause. A bunch of these are from Cause for Pause. Flame and Citron, Mad Mikkelsen. This seems to be a German period piece war drama, if I'm not mistaken. It looks really good. The shots on the back really lead me to believe that this is something that I will enjoy. That is Flame and Citron. Here we have Che, Part 1 and 2. These are Steven Soderbergh films, believe it or not. I swapped out the cases, but they still have the Blockbuster exclusive sort of thing going on with the artwork. I'm sure you could get these without that Blockbuster exclusive thing, but it's pretty cool to own these. Steven Soderbergh, 2-part biopic about Che Guevara and the Cuban uprising, revolution, essentially. And Fidel Castro, Che Guevara, all that kind of stuff. I don't know much about it, but this will help me get familiarized with the person, the story. So, Che, The Charge of the Light Brigade. This definitely caught my eye. This is a period piece. When does this exactly take place? I'm not exactly sure. I want to say 1800s. Crimean War, during the Crimean War. Okay, my history's not good on that. I'm not sure when the Crimean War is. I want to say the 1800s at some point. Judging by the outfits, yeah, I'm not even going to try. I'm going to say early 1800s. Early to mid. Charge of the Light Brigade. Please, somebody let me know. 1968, Tony Richardson directed. Who's in this? Vanessa Redgrave, Trevor Howard, John Gielgud. Yeah, definitely names I've heard of throughout the 60s, but never even heard of this movie. This is an MGM release. Happy to add this to the collection. Midsummer Night's Dream. This is a Shakespeare adaptation, of course. Has some fantasy elements, so I figured I'd snag it. Christian Bale, Rupert Everett, Callista Flockhart, Kevin Kline, Michelle Pfeiffer, Stanley Tucci as sort of the Pan-esque figure there. So yeah, I figured I'd give this a shot. I've seen it 100 times out and about, so I figured I'd finally hunker down and purchase it. Michael Hoffman directed Midsummer Night's Dream. Now we're getting into some cool stuff here. The Nest. Now, this is a French action film from the early 2000s that's been compared to Assault on Precinct 13. This looks incredible. I mean, the screenshots on the back, it's being compared to SWAT and Die Hard. SWAT meets Die Hard, okay. But The Nest, there you go. Very early 2000s attire, I'll say. European early 2000s attire, 02. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to checking this out. Now, the disc is, if you could see, it's been resurfaced to get, like, buff out light scratches, and I think it's still going to work just fine. There's just a whole bunch of extremely light scratches now. But I just wanted to play. I just want to check it out because I had never even heard of this. The Nest. Terror's Advocate. This is actually a documentary. Dictators, terrorists, war criminals meet the man who has defended them all. So Jacques Vergès, he defended all these terrorists and criminals and dictators, which is really interesting. So it's going to be sort of his story. I figured I'd add this to the documentary collection, and when I'm feeling something not too uplifting, we could throw this on. Imposter, The Imposter. I believe this is a documentary, if I'm not mistaken. I thought it was. Gripping psychological thriller. Maybe it's not now? Chilling and emotional. Gripping true story of a Texan boy who went missing in 94, miraculously found. Yeah, I think this is a French documentary, or is it not even French? No, it's not French. Forgive me, guys. I'm trying to figure this all out as we go along. This is a documentary, if I'm not mistaken, about a disappearance. So I'll have to check this out and add it to the documentary collection. I got to do a little bit more research, obviously. The Lover. This one I think I'm going to be selling. It's just not quite my kind of thing. Jean-Jacques Arnaud, which I've definitely heard of the director. I probably have a couple of his films. Did he do... No, I get mixed up. Not even going to try to guess. The Lover. Definitely going to be selling that one off. Lonely Place to Die. Another one that I'm going to be selling off because I already do have it on DVD. Heard really good things about it. Level C. I will be selling this off as well. Absolutely not for children. This is, I believe, gay hentai, if I'm not mistaken. I didn't look into it too much. It's definitely not my kind of anime, but and I'm just making sure there's no like nudity on the back or anything. I will be selling this off because it fetches quite a bit as from what I could tell. So this will be going and funding anime that I actually want in the collection. The Lion King. This is the live action remake thing that came out a couple of years ago. And yeah, it's going to go away. I think I already have this in the collection, I believe, because I'm a glutton for punishment and a completionist, a Disney completionist. Anyway, The Lion King. This is a film that I don't have any inclination to watch. I just don't care too much. Camp! Here's one that is selling for a bit separately, but not on the double feature, which is why I didn't pick up the double feature. Todd Graff, 2003, film named Camp. I don't know much about it, but I'll be able to sell this for a few bucks. Same thing here, One Step Beyond. This is sort of a skate video of some sort, and I don't know much about this stuff, but I know it's fetching a bit. State of Grace, same thing. This is fetching a few bucks. I figured I'd sell it off because I do now have the Blu-ray. Don Knotts collection. I'm tempted to keep this. I might end up keeping this. Apple Dumpling Gang, Rides Again, Hot Lead and Cold Feet, and Gus. Not a huge Don Knotts fan. It's like, I enjoy him. I grew up with him. My father grew up watching him and then kind of tried to pass it down to me. But I remember watching the Apple Dumpling Gang and enjoying it, but don't remember much about it. Don Knotts collection. I don't know. We might keep it around. Last but not least, the Big Lebowski. Believe it or not, guys, I did not have this in the Blu-ray collection or the DVD collection. I'm not a crazy big fan of the Big Lebowski, but for $1.25 at the Big Lots, I figured now's the time to add this to the collection and give this another fair shake. Because I just don't really get what all the hubbub is about. But that might be the whole point in and of itself. That is the Big Lebowski. That's going to do it for this short thrifting, guys. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, feel free to give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel and want to see more videos like it, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, as well as the little bell for notifications. I also have a Patreon and t-shirts. Links are in the description below. Anyway, guys, I will see you all next time. Bored Cyborg is out. We're going to do this movement. Whoa.